Hello viewers, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain Let's Destroy Part 29, Part 13 of the bonuses. And now, we are almost halfway through the side ops list that we have to deal with. And you better be glad that we always have these, prisoner extractions and soldier extraction things to go on, because if we didn't, we really only have 7 missions left to do. I'm going to assume that the prisoner is over there. So let's go take a look for him. Whoa! Overshot it.
Enemy presence detected.
Yeah, I can see the enemy presence.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Actually, considering he's not wearing a helmet, I should be able to shoot this guy.
Is he okay?
What do I do? Keep shooting you in your hat? Okay, I'm tired of that guy. And you, my friend, are the last one. We're done.
Captured.
Now, where is the soldier that you guys stole? Assume you guys didn't dump her in the middle of nowhere. Even you guys are that stupid. Apparently not here.
Analysis complete.
Shithead.
Analysis
Other
complete.
shithead. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go looking everywhere, basically, for that one. I guess I should have realized it would have been a long shot, but guess optimism was too good.
Roger that.
Okay, so let's go into, like, the middle of the area and try and figure out what these guys are.
Placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, he wasn't wearing a combat helmet. Now, where's the prisoner? Ow, who's shooting me? Oh, for the love of crap. Quiet, get over here. What the fuck? Why would you launch a rocket launcher at me, you fucking idiot? What is with these people? What the? How do those guys get up so fucking fast? Okay, you know what? Just get me back to the checkpoint. This is dumb. Like, one of them's got an assault weapon, then you got a fucking shotgun, then what the hell is going on there? This thing is like enemy city, so obviously the fucking guy's up there. Fuck me in the asshole.
Boss, what happened? Boss!
I don't know. Why don't you ask every enemy in the universe? Because apparently... Did you really checkpoint the damn thing right at the damn start of it? Well, whatever. Continue from the checkpoint.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own.
You have got to be shitting me.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
No, it's because your stupid checkpoint put me right on top of the fucking shithole. Like, seriously, what the fuck do you expect me to do now? Now I'm gonna get shot by like 8 different guys simultaneously, and they all have different weapons. Like, what the actual fuck?
Enemy prison.
Fucking Christ. How about you die? God, stop moving! God. Crap, damn it.
Has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, really? Enemy presence detected, huh? God fucking crap-tastic. Fuck you, people. Quiet, get your ass over here and shoot these guys.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Now why don't you stop summoning people with goddamn rocket launchers? Fucking shitheads. Yeah, there's the prisoner. Right there. Complete the damn mission.
Analysis.
You better be full of expert dudes or I'm gonna fucking throw a shit fit on my face.
Okay, subject is in.
Analysis complete. An extraction.
Okay, fair enough. All these guys are definitely worth taking.
Enemy presence detected.
You gotta extract him.
Map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, he's got a turret, because why the fuck not?
Roger that.
Of course I didn't see anybody else, but now I gotta take over this base in order to see what my...
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Actually, summon the helicopter first.
Leave the rest to us.
Please select a support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You're really the only one worth taking.
Caution. Rain approaching. Enemy
He's coming
presence. Capture. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
No wonder this place was fucking hardcore. They got fucking experts out of the wazoo down here. Fuck you guys. How do you keep failing missions? I keep sending the top guys.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Personally trained by Big Boss and Emo McDepression and Revolver Ocelot, and yet you still fail!
Development.
Idiots.
This is B-Boss, on station at LZ.
You think these things are gonna easily start out the frickin' stuff, but then they just, you know, just cock it up somehow.
Gaining altitude.
I don't know. Maybe it's my fault, I don't know. I don't think it's my fault. Maybe it's Quiet's fault.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated.
And let me guess, it's gonna be another prisoner extraction. Yep.
Please select a landing zone.
Okay, I guess there. Why are you complaining? I gotta sneak into the mine again to extract a prisoner. I want to get to the interesting stuff, like eliminating people, not just, you know, taking over all entire bases. Just hurry one guy. not the fact that I need to be careful, it's just gonna be a drive and a half. There we go. Okay, so we're here. We have a lot of good people beating up our brigands.
Has been updated.
Which is good. Just good. I don't know how well guarded this place is gonna be, but I'd rather get there quickly.
Enemy presence.
I'm amazing.
The map has been updated.
Hey you! How about we play a game? Called You Fell Asleep. On the job. Now where's the prisoner?
Analysis complete.
Fuck you.
Presence. Analysis.
F you.
Has been up. Analysis complete.
That one. Are you in there?
Enemy presence detected. The map.
No, but I found this.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Definitely a house worth looting.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You guys keep getting mixed in with the guys who actually know how to do their jobs. Okay, bud.
You gonna extract him?
Talk.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Well, I know there's gonna be enemies. I don't need that to be retold.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Hey, fella. What's going on?
Clouds approaching.
Yeah, I shot him like twice already. Why isn't he dead?
Help! Help!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I thought I was dead for sure.
You might still be.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Side-ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested.
It's a bit out of the way, but it's definitely easier than going through the actual mine itself. We did it like a boss, like the biggest boss. Yeah. Okay, truck, let's go. Let me get back to the helicopter.
Extraction arriving shortly at LZ.
We need to help him get his shoes untied because he's an idiot.
At LZ, we'll stand by.
Support helicopter.
The helicopter is slightly faster. Come on, gotta get to it. Now we're on the helicopter, ready to go.
Gaining altitude.
You must miss the train there, Quiet. Hardy har.
Departing.
Just glad we didn't have to go through the bloody mine. Because that thing's
Extraction arrived at Mother
the
Base.
thing's a bucket load of shit holes.
Side-ops list updated.
And let me guess, it's another prisoner extraction.
Please select a landing zone.
This one's just off the airport.
Deploying.
Also makes it hard for Pokemon trainers to spot. Wink. Wink. So it's right off the airport, huh? Well, it shouldn't be that hard to find.
Cargo placed.
Kind of surprised they kept a prisoner there. In that white building. Whatever, I'm not here to judge, I'm here to get back prisoners.
Be careful down there, boss.
One thing I want to do, though, I'm gonna get back to these tapes.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, just a bunch of guys with guns, in possession of a nuke? Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake. I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke did get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is... upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cypher's strike force, XOF, showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit!
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you've thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. The only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skull told me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting.
Yep.
What happened? Boss!
Well, what happened is that the only entrance is at the front of the fucking airfield, and I need to go to the end of it. Which is really dumb. There's literally no other way to get into the base. Never mind, I just broke through a gate. Why not? So anyway, back to that stupid cassette tape.
Boss, I have the report on that cargo we stole from Cypher's truck. The PF was transporting 2 things. The analysis of that malachite has come back first. Naturally, the main compound is copper. There's also a small amount of cobalt. Nothing unusual so far. Southern Zaire is a well-known copper belt. However, in addition to these, we also detected a trace amount of uranium. The content percentage, though, is too low for nuclear development. It most likely came from Shinkolobwe mine. That's where the uranium in that area comes from. The mine's closed, as all the high-purity uranium ore dried up a long time ago. But you could probably still find it there in small quantities. That said, there are plenty of other uranium mines that are in operation, like in Niger, Namibia, South Africa. Why go to an abandoned mine to scrape up whatever's left and ship it out in mass quantities without refining it? They were transporting that yellow cake too, which would suggest they have the technology to refine uranium. Anyway, that about sums it up. Unfortunately, the analysis of that yellow cake is taking a little longer. I'll let you know when it's done.
Boss, get down. And crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Alles gespannt, das sehen wir. Einfach Position. Aber gehen weiter. Einfach Position.
he in the toilet? Nope. Well, it's around this place.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Why do you always say that with a hit of sarcasm?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Boss, sorry to keep you waiting. We finally finished analyzing that yellow cake Cypher was moving. There was nothing unusual about the composition of the yellow cake itself. Most of it was oxidized uranium, with the rest being impurities, various metals, as well as traces of organic matter. What's interesting is the composition of these impurities. When we checked them against the impurities found in the copper ore, it was clear the yellow cake didn't come from Shinkolobwe, meaning they went to the trouble of mining two sources of uranium, then transported them together in different states. Another thing, we detected a very thin layer of highly enriched uranium in the middle of the yellow cake. Now that is very interesting. It may not be a lot, but it points to the existence of uranium-enriching technology. After all, yellow cake can't naturally produce highly enriched uranium. If they could mass produce this, they'd be just one step away from a gun barrel type nuclear bomb. But uranium enrichment requires advanced technology and a large-scale facility. If that kind of place existed in Zaire, the Soviet Union wouldn't sit idly by. And there's another question. Where were they transporting the yellow cake and malachite uranium? The first place that comes to mind is South Africa. The government was supposed to have abandoned nuclear weapons development after caving to international pressure. But rumors persist that it's continued in secret. Plus, CRS were escorting the truck, and they're based out of South Africa. And then South Africa does have an abandoned test site. If Cypher's involved with nuclear development in South Africa. But how would that fit with their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? We need more information.
Shinkolobwe. There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The U.S. bought a lot of uranium from Shinkolobwe mine during World War II for the Manhattan Project. They even sent a squad from the Army Corps of Engineers to reopen the mine after it was flooded. That's how good its uranium must have been. With that,
Wait, are you on the roof?
Their test was a success. Shinkolobwe uranium might have been used in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs too. Just hearing its name is like seeing all the phantoms of the war rise up to haunt us. But all the uranium's dried up, and the mine's been closed for years.
So someone reopened it.
Right. Zero Risk Security seized control of the area and were forcing locals to work in it. And the Zairean government was getting a slice of what they took in exchange for looking the other way. Mobutu has to...
Is he on the roof?
Somehow, he'll gladly sell the rights to some old mine. The question is, why would Zero Risk Security do this kind of thing?
Or rather, why were their employers, Cypher, interested in an abandoned mine? They'd be getting trace amounts of uranium, and to the naked eye it appears to be ordinary malachite, meaning security would be lax. Not a very efficient way of obtaining it, but easier to move.
But how would they enrich it at its destination?
Did the yellow cake really have a layer of highly enriched uranium in it?
Having trouble believing it?
No. If they say it's real, then it's real. In which case, they might have some enrichment method that we don't know about.
And this was to test it out.
It's possible. And that would mean it's almost complete.
Come on, keep saying words so I can... Oh, there you are.
That's the target.
Well, I got a bit sidetracked in, that. But, here we go! Fire up the helicopter.
Please select a landing. Support helicopter requested. Side-ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Clouds approaching.
Okay, let's get going. Wait, are we in Afghanistan again? This looks like Afghanistan. Damn you flies. Why do you hate me? Seriously. You're constantly around me.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Okay, come on. Up, up, up.
Gaining altitude.
We got more difficult prisoner extractions to do.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Well, I figured he was in the building, I just didn't look very hard. Obviously.
Side-ops list updated.
Yeah, let's get to the next one. Okay, back to elimination then.
Select a landing zone.
It'll be an easy mission.
Deploying.
Although obviously I don't know how many of the guys we have to put together.
Marker placed.
Well, let's just give these guys a beat down and go on home to whatever we go on home to. There it is.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Did we land right on top of some guys?
Be careful down there, boss.
Ah, shit. I could have won that one.
Hey, quit kidding around.
What do you mean quit kidding around? You're the one who dropped me literally right on top of them. Shitting Christ. Ow.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Never mind. Thought I'd be able to CQC him even though I was bleeding to death. I mean, come on. It wasn't exactly difficult. And there you go. Still an easy-ish mission. And we got him all already.
You gotta extract him.
Of course we have to, you dumbass.
You have arrived at your destination.
Summon the helicopter.
Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Side ops list.
Easy.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
And since we're waiting, I might as well do some more combat deployments.
Please select a mission.
This is B-Quad.
Unit
On station at
dispatched.
LZ.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Amazing.
Development project is being added.
Gaining altitude.
I might take a look at that when I care. I've just been stuffing the brig full of people because, well, basically I can.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So let's get the next prisoner extraction going.
Side ops list updated.
We're eliminating an armored vehicle unit next. Yeah, it should be fine.
Deploying.
See, this is why I said you better be glad we have the prisoner extractions to back this thing up, because now we're running out of shit to do. Don't worry, these armored vehicles aren't going to be able to put up any much of a fight, and then we're going to easily take them from their masters. And then we'll have an armada, and then we'll win. Oh shit, I probably should have brought the rocket launcher. launcher. This tank unit. Yep, this tank unit's gonna have a fucking... So, bring out the launcher.
Specify a project.
Actually, can we shoot it? Can we shoot that thing from here? Where is it? It's on the other side of us. Run!
Shot down the chopper. Not good.
Run!
Buddy, die, Snake. I'm pulling them out of there.
Okay. Restart from the checkpoint. This was a shit fight. It was quiet here.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable...
Yeah, but I need my frickin' rocket launcher.
Please specify a project.
Ooh. Let's take that thing out for a spin. And I can. Yeah, just drop it somewhere.
Supplies requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Supply drop complete.
Honestly, I barely even need this shit. I mean, one shot from this thing and it goes down in a snap.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Okay, quiet. Now that we got this. Oh, wait. No. Cover me.
Cover fire.
Just shoot some people. Shit. Crap. Now let's shoot it quiet.
Enemy presence detected.
Is there an option where we can just, okay, we kind of fucked this up.
Enemy presence detected.
And they destroyed my truck.
Updated.
What a bunch of dicks. Alright, you're now heading for space. Hope you like it up there.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Well, for one, I'm glad she's alive. Why, you still available?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Now let's find the rest of these jag balls and kill them.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, where are these idiots?
Arrived at Mother Base.
Quiet.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Perfect. According to this, there should be an enemy over there.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map
He's coming too.
updated.
Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
You gonna extract him?
Okay, call the chopper.
Please support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This guy got killed.
Side ops list updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Action arrived at Mother Base. Staff assigned. Development project has been added. Clouds approaching.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod.
Commencing
I'm stationed at
platform
LZ.
construction. Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction.
You know what? It's only 55 minutes in. Let's get another mission going. They're gonna remember that with tank units, you need the rocket launcher. No doubt. Because there's always a helicopter that needs to be shot. Too bad it's gonna be the last mission of this week.
Departing.
But, you know, you get what you get. I hope you're enjoying the ride as much as I am.
Side ops list updated.
You guys up for another heavy infantry clearing?
Select a landing zone.
Commence the mission.
Deploying.
Already here. Definitely looks like a place we've been before.
Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Too bad we can't just run into everything that we want. Because that isn't fair. Whatever, it's the heavy infantry. There's Cypher people, most likely. They just gotta be eliminated because they're dicks.
Map has been updated.
One over there.
Enemy presence analysis.
One up there.
Has been updated.
Oh, there's a guy behind the mineral container. There's a guy over there, at least.
Analysis. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily. Caution, rain approaching.
Hey, bored guy. How about we do something that makes it not bored?
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
You gonna extract him?
I'm gonna extract everybody, that's just what I do. I'm surprised you haven't noticed this.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Development
You gonna extract him?
has been added.
Okay, according to this, there's some guys over there.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, so where's this guy? What the hell? You were behind the... What? You were behind the tent. Hell, whatever. Okay, time to call the copter.
Please select support helicopter requested. Side-ops list updated.
Yet another one done for the day.
Instruction arrived at Mother Base.
Perfect. Oh yeah, I remember one of our trucks was destroyed when we tried to go up against the heavy infantry. Well, it looks like we've done yet another hour here on the Side Ops venture, guys. I do want to thank you for joining me once again in destroying and stealing as many things as we possibly can in the hour. But I will leave you as I always do with a victory for gamers and hope that you come around next time for the next Let's Destroy Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain bonus video. Anyway, thank you for joining me once again, and be sure to look forward to more bonus videos.